So, we are back after a weekend away from this park. I've gone through some of the scenarios, and the difficulty on them ramps up insanely quickly. The first two are quite simple to do, and then you get to the third one and go, oh, holy shit, I don't know what to do anymore. So yeah, I have made a couple of alterations to this park while I was away. These gears, for instance, have been spaced out a little bit more, so they actually work like gears would now. So that turns that. I think that's the only thing I changed on there. I might add something to the back though. Might do a little bit more with that at some point. And what else did I change? Oh yes, I roughened up the mountains over here a little bit. I roughened up all of that just to make it look a bit more hilly. And there's a little hole there, which is quite nice. I put some lights in the tunnels. There's one there, and there are loads down there, which was quite difficult to get into because I forgot to change the camera mode. And there's also a bit of plant life here, just to add a bit more depth to it. And I've got rid of the things that were here, the arches, because didn't really fit the theme of what I was doing. I was aiming more for, well, I ended up aiming for sort of Victorian steampunky style thing, and whale bones didn't really fit that for me, I don't think. Only problem is I don't really know what does fit. I don't think any of those archways particularly work with that, so I might have to leave that for now. There is one particular ride, let's see if I can find it, that would look really good with the kind of steampunky Victorian theme I'm going for, and it's this. So I think this is going to be my second ride, where it's certainly got to be done at some point. It's very sort of steampunky, roller twister kind of thing, which is going to be nice. So I'm looking forward to doing that at some point. That's so dull and plain. I was also thinking of maybe on this side having a sort of facade Victorian village, because you can make houses and everything, so I could do something like that. What do I have in buildings? I only have those unlocked at the moment. So I'd have to make it myself, which I can manage. So yeah, sort of facade village on there. What I could also do at some point is with the mine train, which isn't in there. Oh, steam rail. Oh, steam train. I need to do a steam train at some point. That's going to be my main transport ride, I think. But for mine train, I was thinking, because it's the kind of era, I could do a big underground mine train, like so. Just have the station here, have it as a mine station, and just have a complete underground thing, and make it look really fun and awesome. Why is there a lantern here? Oh, I am actually making money on my park that is completely just pointless and not making money at all, because I have unlimited money, but it's making money. So that's a positive, I suppose. Oh, your birds. Hello. Oh, I found the pigeons. Let's see what the pigeons actually look like, because I've only ever seen them flying. Oh, it's flying away. Back to my park. I can't remember what my ratings are for this coaster. Testing. Oh, really good. I did a really good job on that. Cool. I was doing one of the scenarios at the weekend, and one of the things was to make a 5-star, or like at least 5 excitement and less than 6 nausea coaster that had to be certain. It had to go over a certain speed and all that. And oh lordy, that was difficult. I took about 2 hours at least to get that right. Okay. Sorry, I think I just coughed a lung up. Right. Don't know why, I have a sore throat, and fuck me, it's raining heavy outside, so let's build some more shit. Let's go with... Ooh, I really want to do something else to this. This doesn't look quite there yet. So, if I click on that and go edit building, so we can go from there. I need some sort of sign, really. Like, the lanterns are fine, but they don't quite do it for me. Signs? What looks Victorian, steampunky? These kind of things do. Like, you can see that above a train station somewhere, but it's for one of the restaurant chains. Excelente. And that's not quite right. Also, wearing 2 pairs of headphones today, sort of. I have a pair of earphones under my headphones because I want to listen to music while I play this, and unfortunately, Metallica is copyright, so I can't listen to it while I'm, like, through my desktop while I'm recording, so I have another pair of headphones in to listen to Metallica. So, it all sounds a bit odd to me today. There's got to be something that looks good. It'll be under miscellaneous, because the rest of them are like rides, and unless there's one for the wooden coaster. Carousel, Victory, Liturgy. No, that's not for roller coasters, that's for other things. That's shops, facilities. No. Miscellaneous. Oh. Goodness gracious, great balls of fucking idiocy. Oh, I picked something that there isn't very good in terms of a theme for, so... Is it going to have to be... You're massive, though, that doesn't work. Fuck it, I'll go with one of the Western signs, because that's all that's going to work. I think I'm going to have to break up themes at some point. I can't just have the whole thing as this theme, so... I might do one. I'll do a steampunky Victorian bit, which probably won't end up being very big. Then maybe move the mine train into a sort of westerny bit. Just go from there, really, because I've picked a theme where there isn't a lot of variety there. Just not overly useful. What does that one look like? Why is that blue? Oh, that looks really weird. Let's go for my text. What have I called this? I haven't called this anything, I don't think. The Monster 1. So, what am I calling this? Mountain Rail. That works for me on that. So, Mountain Rail. So then if I edit the build and go to the sign... Mountain Rail, but in a different font. No. No. Maybe. Nah. Definitely not. Oh, I don't like any of those, really. That sign doesn't work for me. That sign is going. Could just do one of those. This doesn't seem right, but it might be all that I have. I could just get one of these and change the colours around a bit to make it look more steampunky. Yeah, I could do that, and then have some little gears on either side. Yes, I'll do that. And then I'll delete that lamp. So, colour-wise on this then, I can change it to various shades of brown, like that. And then have Mountain Rail. Text doesn't work. I can change it. That's the closest I think I can get, the piratey type font. Ooh, I've come up with a good thing. Victorian, there was sort of still pirates around. So what I could do is end the Victorian thing, say over here somewhere, with a big jetty. and go onto a pirate themed thing instead over here. So it'd be like, we're at the coast and then we go over to a big pirate bit. And then after the pirate bit, you end up back on land again in a more western area. So it's like you're crossing the sea. Oh, yes. Oh, I like that. I'm a big fan of that idea. That doesn't click right for me at all. That's going to have to be black. It's a shame you can't just import fonts. That's one thing that I find a shame, but whatever. I'll live with that. Let's go back to scenery. Gear. No, not gear. That's not a thing. Gear. Yeah. Is it in a different thing? Cog. Oh, it might be in buildings then. Gear. Really? Where is it? Scenery. Oh, that's like it's in there. That works. Sort of. I quite like that. I can deal with that as a thing. So if I go done, press play. They're spinning in the opposite direction. Can I change that? No. Okay. Why is that not a thing you can change? Oh, that's really annoying. No. Okay. Well, the gears didn't really work, but I can have... well, we're going with steampunk, so... scenery, special effects, and then it's under ambience, steam, little steam jet. Oh no, out of the chimney. There's got to be a steam jet coming out of the chimneys. Of course there does. Yes, that's what I'm going with. Let's just get up here so I can sort of see it. Play. Yeah. That's goddamn steamy. Okay, so sort of steampunk from here. So steam boiling. Could have bed that slightly here. And then if I just have a small steam jet embedded in the wall. There. Hopefully that won't stick out the other side. And there. Bet that does. Well, no. That does not stick out the other side. Oh, good. I'm happy with that. That looks quite fun. Yes, nice and steamy. Good. Okay. Do you know what? I'm pretty happy with that. I think I'm going to leave it at that for now. Oh, no, actually, no, I'm not. I'll get onto something else in a minute, I promise. But I need to brick. Yes, I need to brick something. Bring you down like that. And then back in there like that, that, and that to cover all of the gaps. Yeah! 2-meter wall. There. Look at that. That's proper. It's now hitting the floor. Looks much, much better. Okay, good. So, there's 99 objects in that building now, but that now looks properly like a steam house that I want to actually add a windows to. Really shit windows, mine, but windows nonetheless. Those kind of things. Yes, one there, and the Union Jack flag. Where can I put you? There. That works for me. Even though, well, Union Jack flag isn't technically correct, but I don't care enough. Right. That works. I'm gonna leave that, otherwise I'm just gonna keep messing with it, and yeah. Let's move on to something else. I've done plenty of that now, and what I will do, just to, before I actually forget about it, I will add this ride here. What I could do is hide that behind what will be my facade village over here. 90 degrees. Nice and easy there. Place it there. Is that even with the path? Yes. Okay, good. Place the entrance over this side. Place the exit over this side. Ooh, I think I'm going to have to change the path to that. That's much more Victorian. Yep, doing that. Path is all being changed. What do you mean 2 uneven? Placed a path there before. Fine, I'll leave it. Right, so from there onwards, it's the Victorian path. Okay, so that's connected to there. The queue can start. What have I done with the queue? Is wood. Nah, I've got to change that queue as well. To cobblestones. There we go. Okay, so that's that queue changed to cobblestones. Let's have this queue starting in the same basic place. And going. Ah, no. Like this round here towards the entrance. There! So that is where my facade village is going to go. But my facade village could hold all of the shops. Yes, I think that's what will happen. Right, so I'm going to use the scenery tools now to mark out where I want... Wow, that lagged. To mark out where I want my Victorian bit to end and when I want the sea bit to start. Right, so that bit there can now be filled with some nice rough water. That is my sea at the moment. Well, that's going to be my... That water's too high up. That water can go to about there. That's better. Yep, so that's the sea. So that bit there is going to end in a jetty of some description. I'll make that a bit bigger just to sort of accommodate more of the piratey themes. But that's where that's going to end at the moment. And here... Right, you're going quite well. You're very popular at the moment. And I should imagine that people are going to start to want things like first aid, information, all that kind of stuff. Go on, people needy. So if I get... I'll build the food and drink into one thing. And then I will build the information... all that kind of stuff separately. Over here, I think, would be the best place. So where the mountain ends is about there. So I'm going to say there. And then also adding ATM. Now, ATM can go separate on its own, I think. Oh, no, I don't know. I'll put an ATM there. So I'll have 2 ATM machines. And the toilet block on the end there, like that. Okay. That works for me. I don't know what the entertainment point does. I'm very unsure as to its purpose. I'm sure I'll find out at some point. So that's all of those things. Yeah, that's all. That's souvenirs. The souvenirs can have their own building, and the food and drink can have another building to itself. So that is the start of my my building. Okay, so that kind of thing works perfectly at the front. Behave. There we go. Behave. There we go. Okay, so that's those. Pardon me. And if I have brick wall there. Oh, that doesn't quite work. Oh, it disappeared. Yeah. How am I going to do that? Ah, checkpoint stand. Bring it. No. Okay, for some reason works better. That works fine actually. I'll go with that. Put one there as well. I think that works a bit better. You gonna play this game? Okay, there we go. Right. Does that work? That works. Okay, good. So now nothing's being obstructed. Toilet thing doesn't look quite right, so I might put... Yeah, there's no double arch, so I'll put just like that, just to make it... That's more consistent, I think. Another one. No, not there. Not that space. That space there. One down. Behind it like that. Just to give it some consistency with its look. You can't tell from there, but you can tell from the side. And that is what's important. Good, good. I'm happy with that. That looks very sort of 1970s council-made thing, actually. But you know, it's a good start. I'll just go out from all that. I can make that work with what's there. I think I can make that work. Apart from the big hole in the roof, but you know. It's a good start as any.